Okay. So let's get working on getting Indominus Rex. We have our raptor pen, as cool as it is. God, it's kind of a big raptor pen now that I'm looking at it. Do I really want that to be the raptor pen? We could use it for something else. Could put the raptors over here. Then I could get a sick zipline in. Fire this up and instantly start second guessing myself. Classic. Uh, yeah, we'll build something else. Can't trust myself to make decisions. And we'll cover... to like there. That's a good space, I think. We go about here. Who died? I'm gonna guess... Actually, it could be a lot of things. If we're being fair. Put our gate in. There we go. Slap that down. Might want to connect this over here somewhere. Alright, let's find out who died. Ah, the Carnotaurus. Yeah, those are gonna start dying then. If that one's gone, that means... You need to make 2 more. So let's see, we need... Oh, we're already on an expedition. Yeah, we're going to need the T-Rex parts. We're going to need Gigantosaurus. I think Gigantosaurus will go over here. This looks like a spot for something named Gigantosaurus.
Asset has been collected.
I should actually see how transportation is. Yeah, we're going to need a shelter down there. Actually, we're doing good. Very cool. I am genuinely curious if these have a positive effect on transportation or not. Alright, do we want any research? I could start working on vehicle upgrades. We can drive that cost down. Probably not a bad move. What are Carnotaurus is looking like? Hey, you're just what I wanted. I wish you weren't aggressive, because you'd have been perfect. At least we don't have the massive airdrop of Gallimimuses. Or no, it was Compies. Could we fit another Baryonyx in? Oh, we have 3. Interesting how that's the one that has... I mean, it's the alpha, but it has... Due to aggressive, it doesn't like anything. I was about to say, why hasn't it eaten anything? It's because it eats fish. Of course, it wouldn't eat any of the Mimuses or the Compies. Please be good. Oh, it's another 6. Yeah, and combine these will get it done. I still have to fill this. One of these days it'll get done.
Unable to reach asset.
Unable to reach asset, what do you mean? You just drive here. We'll move the gate there then. Now you can't tell me you can't reach it. Ooh, actually, this would be a great spot for a hotel. Because that will peek into both of these. I think Ranger Team 5 might just be idiots. Because it should be as simple as going like this. And bam, they're inside. I didn't make these that difficult to reach. But just to make it easy, I'll clear out even more brush around them. Yeah, and they're all. There's no water. Let's try this again. Unreachable by vehicle. What do you mean? It is absolutely reachable by
Reporting
vehicle.
asset inaccessible.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to delete these things, put them back in, and the game's going to be like, oh yeah, this is fine. What do you mean? How do you not know how to reach there? I am genuinely confused. Hang on, are you assigned to anything? No. Okay, I'm going to delete this whole building and rebuild it because I'm starting to think it's just bugged. Which would not surprise me in the slightest. Okay, can you drive there? Unreachable. Why? I'm gonna have to do something really stupid and just riddle this place with random as can be ranger stations and see which ones are even doable. Can you reach that one? I really don't know. Is it? I bet it's terrain. Or I'm going to have to just put a response facility over here for no good reason and try assigning that one. Okay, so you have that. Sure. I have magically found the spot where the building just bugs out. Still building this one though. This place just gets to be, I guess, an auxiliary one. Probably take care of these two. Because for the life of me, I can't tell you why that doesn't want to work.
Setting additional task.
No, the Apatosaurus died. It was about time though. He's old.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
I think we can actually modify him now.
Heading to collect the asset. Transportation.
Oh yeah, we haven't even touched this guy. Yeah. Now me waiting to see a T-Rex breakout. I have done moderately acceptable at keeping that from happening.
Underway.
Though every time I release something, I almost hit X and release it just out into the park because
Commencing
my thumb
asset
rests on
delivery.
both X and square. And there's a little part of me that gets terrified every time, like, please don't do this. I don't want to have this happen.
Asset
Yep,
transportation
knew that
complete.
one was going to happen.
Picking up asset. Asset transportation underway.
Oh, we can get more T-Rex genes done. And a lot on Gigantosaurus. I'm kind of bummed that I can't run both of these at once because I could knock out a good chunk right here. Let's go back to Argentina.
Asset delivery confirmed.
My profits haven't changed. Yeah, I'm kind of bogged down in stuff, and I have $23 million. I'm not that pressed. Now, when one of these mosasaurs dies, then I'm going to have a problem. Actually, can I monkey with the mosasaur anymore? No. See, that would be nice. Get the area need reduced, but I don't really need it. They're not 100% happy, but they're in the acceptable range. That Apatosaurus done. Yeah. Wow, one egg. Give me a second one. The more Apatosauruses, the better. Okay, so we only have one power plant currently not peaking out. Is there anywhere I can squeeze in a backup? I could put one right here. I could also probably just go for big power station. Yeah, it's worth it. Put a big one in, connect it like here, and that should hook up to the whole grid. And then we'll release both at the same time. I'm waiting to put it in and realize this is actually too small of an area for this large power plant. Because I'd like to have it, even if I don't need it at the moment, have that generating a bunch, give it the storm resist. So if anything gets knocked out, that would kick on and instantly take care of things while I fix the other plants. Ah, that's the last bit for T-Rex. I want to get a run going for Gigantosaurus before I start monkeying with another expedition, because I don't know if that is enough.
Asset collection request received. En route to collect the asset. Asset in transit. Asset transportation in progress. Transportation complete.
Yeah, T-Rex genome complete. Now I get to spend millions of dollars trying to get that to work right. Mm, I think that's as good as we're gonna pull it. We still have a chance of intolerant. Because they're gonna attack ranger teams, which sucks. But everything else should be good.
Confirming asset delivery.
Oh yeah, did I ever get the research for Dreadnoughtus? No. Because I'll put Dreadnoughtus in here, and he can be the first inhabitant. How much space does an Indominus Rex need? Because I could probably build it out to here. I'd say that's a healthy amount of space for him. Probably more than it really warrants, but if it works, it works. Then we'll just get both of these done, and we should be good. Yeah, let's build that probably oversized Indominus Rex pen. But who cares? Let's make it just enormous. Yeah, I'd say that's about enough. And you know what? Just to be safe, second gate. I'm gonna have to get another run of Carnotauruses at this rate.
En route to pick up the
Please stop eating him. You're making things very difficult. Alright, now need probably a few viewing galleries if we can fit them.
assets in the air.
And some of these are just to make sure we have like gap fillers. Because I don't want this thing to leave sight and then people get all angry over it. I think that covers everything. Ooh, power plant. Forgot about that. Oh, you fit just nice. Here, I thought we were gonna have problems. We could squeeze in a hotel. Does cut a chunk out of this, but it does look cool. We'll put the hotel in, but we'll bring it out a little. This way it doesn't chew up too much space. Who doesn't want to stay at the hotel right next to the experimental dinosaur that's a complete biological chimera? Because you know you can charge way more money to have people stay at the hotel right next to the man-made horrors beyond our comprehension. And that looks like enough space to fit in a nice bit of merchandise. And Spaceballs taught me the most important thing is merchandising. Which, when you really look at it, is extremely true. Why else would we have had, God, merchandising in general? The, what was it? There was the Nightmare on Elm Street cartoon. I think there was a RoboCop one. That's merchandising to the nth degree. No sane person saw RoboCop shoot a dude in the dick and go, "Yeah, we can make that a TV show for children." Oh, so I guess the large power station took priority over some of the smaller stations. That's fine. I'm not gonna complain too much. I'll just complain a little. It's my God-given right as an American to complain about completely inconsequential things. Oh yeah, we can get another batch going. I hate using my genetics specialist on this, especially when I'm currently waiting to get the research for my Dreadnoughtus. Because even if I finish the story, I'm getting Dreadnoughtus in here. One has to show up. Oh wow, both aggressive. What about you? Aggressive. Now the question is, do we want humble or social? Probably social, because this one has strong, which is really going to suck, but doesn't have long lived, and I think our solo guy has nocturnal. Okay, screw me, I guess. I thought I was onto something. Yeah, positive influence for one in welfare. The guy's more useful just being like, you got it, team, than actually helping.
Collecting asset.
It's just me on every group project. I'm not lazy, I'm just incompetent. Man, I can't wait for this to get open. This is going to be, I'm not going to say huge. It'll be useful.
Transporting asset.
Oh yeah, we gotta do more digs.
Asset has been delivered. Delivery has been completed.
Oh yeah, I need to put in... Let's get rid of some of this water. I know it's not gonna need that much water. And we need a ranger post. Probably just one. I don't want my rangers realistically hanging out here too long. Who died now? That is a good path.
We've got your back.
Yep, I see the problem with unreachable by vehicle. There, now you should be thoroughly reachable. Oh, you're just broken. Okay. Good to know. Whole facility's just wonky. Something about this area, man. It's cursed. Otherwise, I have to move it like over here and hope for the best. Oh yeah, dead. No, the first Edmontonsaurus,
Asset requiring collection.
which likely means the rest of you are not far behind. Oh yeah, you're gonna die. Oh yeah, minimum population. We have a population of 2, and they have a minimum of 4. Yeah, you guys need help.
Here to protect.
transported.
Okay, yeah, this location is just broken. Annoying. I'm tired of wasting money trying to get it to work. Wait, are you modified? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this facility. That everything I do with it, it is unreachable. Because I know I can reach this facility with any other vehicle. Like, I'll take this one. Yeah, reachable. Okay, so what is with this strip of land? Okay, now you work. So it's just right here, and right here is afflicted with some kind of idiot generating radiation.
Helicopter protection deployed.
Right, the cheaper, what you call it, guy is out of commission. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just get the incubations going. No. I think I can pull research though. Nope. I saw that limit. Hey, positive influence guy can help out. I think there's in some of the DLC a couple extra Doctor Wu hybrids It'd be kind of fun to do a park that's just all monsters. Just everything that's made by him, nothing natural.
Attention all personnel. Our weather forecast has been updated. Warning level has been raised. You remain there until the tornado subsides.
Man, I'm glad this hasn't been populated yet. This would really suck because the raptors... Actually, no, this would be the Gigantosaurus pen. They would have all just, like, burst out. Why are there still people ziplining? There's just one insane man who's just like, yeah, this isn't gonna stop me. I paid for my ticket, I'm gonna get the most out of it as I can. Okay, is that everything that's broken? No. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. I'm glad all these guys just were hanging out in here. All my trophy Ignathuses are just like, meh, the glass broke, what do we do? I don't know, I'm just gonna stay inside. We didn't have the Jurassic World experience where everybody gets eaten and attacked by them and dunked in the water like a Oreo in milk. Which could have happened because we have the Mosasaur right here. Also, not gonna lie, this lagoon viewing station is kind of a scam. Oh, there was a view. That was the best shot I've gotten of one of these guys in here. In my mess around giant park, I can't see anything. Same size structure, I have almost a dozen ichthyosaurs, and they're all just swimming, and you can't see anything from the middle. You are probably better off. Yeah, you're probably better off hanging out up here and seeing a tail occasionally. Oh, right. I was like, ooh, can we do more? No, I'm still waiting. 2 whole minutes. Oh, and you are enough. Me giving motivational speeches to people. I would get Majungasaurus, but I think it's too late for them. Now we get to try to sprint through an entire Velociraptor research. Oh yeah, we're at 4.5 stars. I didn't even notice. And that's considering we have 4 empty pens. This whole 5 empty pens this whole time. Actually, we can release these, so I am going to do that.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Bring our old T-Rex pen back to life.
Asset collection request received.
You know, it'd be kind of fun. A game like this, but every time it's random gen creatures. Like, you run a alien zoo, and it's like, oh, we went to insert randomly designated planet. Here's some stuff we found. And you look at it, it's like, oh, I need this, this, this. Put it in a pen. Oh, I need this in water. No two playthroughs are the same.
Asset transported.
That'd be a neat idea.
Asset to be collected.
Is that it? Yes. Hooray, Gigantosaurus will be ready.
Transported.
Thinking out loud, I bet there's kind of a meta to having like these big herbivore patches and just building a whole hatchery attached to it, and then having a separate one like this that's your carnivore one. Because if you have a big enough area, you can just be like, yeah, kick them out the back door, they'll find their own kind. Or if it's really far away, you can airdrop them. Alright, let's start modifying you into something. Intolerant and large appetite. I don't care about the appetite. Intolerance a little annoying. '50s across the board, I like it. What do you need? Population 1, open space, forest, water. Okay. Oh, yep. Can identify that issue. You're lonely. Don't worry, we're bringing in friends. This one dino is gonna be like, what the hell? 4 of my kind just fell from the sky.
Heading to pick up the asset. Commencing asset transit.
You... You alive? Oh my god, he died.
Picking up asset.
Oh, died of old age.
Transporting asset.
No, we should see how the T-Rexes are doing.
Complete. Transit has commenced.
Missing forest. You have forest. No, no, show me your territory. Okay, yeah, you're missing forest.
Transportation underway.
Ah, this just sucks because I'm gonna have to rest my one incubation guy. So we're just gonna stall out again.
Assets in the air.
Oh, that's why I can't build that there. Or anywhere along here is building constraints.
Delivery complete.
Okay, what are we at for a park rating? 4.75? 161% appeal. Yeah, comfort. We're missing 24 people due to 1% bathroom coverage and 2% shelter coverage. Oh wow, the demand is completely met through here. Kind of thinking of rebuilding these then as larger locations. I think we'll have to let these places settle a bit before retooling them. I didn't realize I could go back to Mongolia. I thought I was out. Almost there. 6 minutes. Well, 2 minutes at triple speed for a Gigantosaurus. Hopefully this spot works for them. If not, well, that's too bad. I don't really have other options for them. Oh, I got one more fossil. Thank you, very cool. I don't think we're going to get that all buildings get an extra upgrade slot. I think I need the research bonus, which I can't really get. Because none of these people have training. And I would need 4 people on the project, and I think I can only do 2 or 3. And I don't want to switch over. I really don't want to switch over my research upgrade to extra scientist, since I'm going to be chewing another 25% on that. And when these projects are 2 to 3 million, even though my cheaper research does counteract it. Can I get any extra people? No.
Heading to collect the asset.
But we do get our Gigantosaurus. Finally. I didn't even check what value these guys actually bring in.
Transportation in progress.
I'm gonna guess they're like a
To collect the asset.
300 appeal. Nothing too crazy. Actually, we can look it up. You provide 900. Okay, yeah, actually, that's really good. It's no T-Rex, but it's cheaper.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Yeah, I don't think I could fit another T-Rex in.
Delivery.
They're more or less at their limit for area. I actually need a little bit of water. I'm hoping that's just enough. Yep. Oh god, a ceratosaur died?
En route to pick up the asset.
Oh, that means you're all gonna be old too. Yup, yup. You're the only one that's gonna outlive these. Oh, two of them will out. Three will outlive this one. I'm just gonna get 2 batches going because I know they're not gonna be a full 4. And I'm not gonna sit here and get one done, then go, oh, I gotta do another. Let's just knock them out at once. And we are done with raptors. We have all the stuff we need for them. Yeah, let's get me my Dreadnoughtus.
Asset has been collected.
Everything else here has been what the park needs, not what I need. $2 million. Dreadnoughtus better bring in crazy points. That better be a 12 to 1500 point dinosaur. Oh, speaking of which, how are you guys doing? I thought I gave you 2 prey feeders. You will get 3. Just so you can stop complaining. Okay, everything looks good. We could probably fit another one in. I love how I open my mouth saying like, "Oh, it's not gonna be a batch of 4 eggs," and then it's a batch of 4 eggs. Making me look dumb. I always love seeing some of the really garbage points of view you can get. Like, oh yeah, you paid for the hotel to see the super special dinosaur. You get to look out at the bathroom and the emergency shelter. Like, back here, these are the best rooms you could get. The front? Nah, these are terrible. I mean, you do get to look at actually a very nice island, but you can go to any Caribbean island and see this.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Collecting asset.
Since we're about to have another big die off, because you're 19 years, air quote, years from dying. You're
Transportation underway.
16. You're about to die at some point here. So we might as well just drop another 4 in. Oh, God. The gate, I thought it was a hole. I'm like, what do you mean there's a hole in the gate? Or a hole in the wall? No, just me getting paranoid. Is this all these guys do? Oh, yeah, it is literally all they do. Because every time I look over, they're droning. I'm like,
Transit has commenced.
do you guys have an assignment? Did I just accidentally set you to do one thing and one thing only?
Confirming asset delivery.
Hang on, are the Raptors 100% done? Yes, they are. Let's get that modification done. I'd like to have you live longer. You're gonna be intolerant, which is gonna suck, but everything else is kind of nice to have. That's the nice part about Sandbox. If you turn off the Dino Death, that's just 2 points I can put into anything. Peak survivability.
Asset transportation. Underway. Asset has been transported. Asset being transported.
Oh no, the ceratosaurs are fighting.
Asset has
That's
been
fine.
delivered.
Day that ends in Y. Call me when they're playing cards or something. Then I'll be interested. Actually, let's see. Now that your population's high, are you guys gonna have problems? Because admittedly, that is a concern. Yeah, I think you're all gonna be having a bit of a fit for a while. Because I could expand this even further. You know, knock it out to here, but is that really adding a tangible amount of land? Because I could even do this, push this to here, and bring this whole line out to here. Because we can certainly try it. What? Oh.
Heading to pick up the
Ah,
asset.
gotta get a Gallimimus set going then. If one's dying, the others are coming too. You're all modified? Yep. We're changing your skin color. We're making you red. Oh, another one died.
Transporting asset. En route to collect
I
the
told you.
asset.
Inevitably, all the Gallimimuses would start dropping. Because they're all made at like the same time.
Asset transportation in progress.
God, that intolerance rate is just... They're all the same. This is the one raptor who is not going to win the fight for Alpha, but I wish he would. Because our Ranger teams are going to get jumped constantly. Oh god, and the airdropping of all the Gallimimuses.
Collecting assets.
We can knock out all of this now, so that the Ceratosaurs have even more space. Yeah, no, they're happy. Just enough open space. They just needed a massive area. I don't know, maybe Ceratosaurs aren't the most worthwhile investment here. Go, my shovel bums. Get me more Dreadnoughtus parts. Please. Okay, I think these have settled enough that I can start retooling them. I stand corrected. There is no retooling to be done. These places just suck. Meanwhile, these are all packed. Over here, only thing not full is the drink place.
Asset to be collected. Picking up asset. Assets in the air. Heading to collect the asset. No problem. Acknowledged. Asset in transit. Asset transported. Commencing asset transit. Asset delivered. Asset has
Oh
been
wow, I was
selected.
about to say, riddle me this, Batman. Where are my Ranger teams getting attacked? Of course, it's the T-Rexes.
Transportation underway. Asset has been delivered.
Well, let's get the first batch of Raptors placed.
Asset transportation in progress. Adding task. Asset transportation complete.
Until the tornado subsides.
Oh, of course, there's a storm. What are we looking at? Tornado? No, just a normal storm. Very cool. Never mind, it's a full-on tornado. This ranger team can fix all that. This ranger team can fix that. Can I do a quick... Okay. I'll do a quick fence repair or replacement while we're mid-storm. Worst place to live ever. All there are here are storms.
Confirming asset delivery. Asset transportation underway.
Please finish fixing fence. Um, we're gonna move you because I think you're blocking the fence actually. Otherwise, homeboy would be getting just guillotined here. Oh, that's the problem. Of course. And of course, another Gallimimus ran out. Name a more iconic duo, Gallimimuses and Escaping. Oh, he walked back inside. Okay.
Asset being transported.
Oh, because he's too close.
Asset collection request.
Yeah, sometimes the proximity is a little annoying. Someone wanders a little too close, it's like, no, you can't fix that wall. It's like, he's unconscious.
Asset in transit.
Oh, Ceratosaurus is on the loose. Okay, yeah. Probably not a good look. Okay, is everybody else good? I think so.
Asset transported.
He's on the run. High in the sky, chasing down a fugitive.
Commencing asset transit.
Okay, we're good. Man, the Raptors didn't even get to
En route.
have any fanfare with their release.
Confirming task. Asset has been collected.
Finally, an idea I can get behind. I mean, literally, huh? You can now research heavy fences. That's good, right? Unless, unless they need them to hold back something even bigger and badder.
Nature has done a wonderful job with the alpha predators. But I thought, what if it could do more? And then I thought, we can. I can make a hybrid dinosaur. I'm calling this the Indominus Rex, the ultimate predator. Now, I want as much research as possible before I create it, because I'm expecting to show nature a thing or two.
Commencing asset transit.
Alright, let's get our hybrid monsters. Nothing can go wrong. Who doesn't just casually play God occasionally?
Transportation complete.
I imagine you will want forest. Because I think that's what your kind really like.
Asset transportation underway. Assets in the air. Delivery has been completed.
Did they steal part of your car? Yep. Wouldn't catch me in a open back Jeep. He's sleeping, I swear. Actually, he is unconscious.
There was a time when some people perceived our work as madness. They said it was impossible. And yet, they now live in a world with dinosaurs. Hybrids are the next stage of that evolutionary chain. The Indominus Rex will blaze the trail for all that follow.
Hang on, we need live prey feeders. Can I actually mess with the genome for the Indominus? Because I'm very interested in doing so. Ooh, 8 modifications. Sickly, don't want that. I would like for you to not attack ranger teams. That would be cool. I think that's good. We actually have a problem. We don't have the genetics for it. Who do we could dump our research guys. Because we should just knock out all the research then. Actually, that'll be good because we can fit specialist facilities in. Could do scientist capacity.
Asset has been transported. Asset collection request received.
Maybe 1 capacity and 2 specialist. Yeah, that sounds about good.
Asset delivery confirmed.
How old are these guys? Oh, we got time. Good. And how are they doing? Population. Okay, so we could actually probably fit another couple raptors in. But I think we're good at the moment. Oh my god, they're still droning. Actually, we might not need it. If everything's going the way it's going. Increased specialists, increased specialists. I don't have the research for these. You already have that. Uh, yeah, we'll do that. Let's go up here. Let's get an upgrade in here. Improved efficiency. I mean, most of these buildings, I don't have a ton to put in them. Extra ranger teams. The problem with that is ranger teams and resupply are effectively mandatory, but you need resupply first. Otherwise, you're constantly checking on these, and extra ranger team, you're going to bleed gas. And it takes so long to get the extra upgrade that you've probably done like me and just built out these response facilities in clusters. So a lot of stuff just becomes pointless. I mean, we could... this is the kicker. We could do the specialist facility for the third time, which is going to make our guys even better. I mean, look at that. When these guys are hitting 11s, could bump them up to 12s. I want to hold off on the Indominus Rex just for a little bit longer. I want my Dreadnoughtus. I could probably build another enclosure like here. Might be a little funky with the nub here, but we could put a viewing platform. Put one there, maybe something here. I could make something work. And that's all we need for the Dreadnoughtus. Now we just wait. Yeah, look at that, 4 points. So we could max this guy out. But that's a steep cost. Yeah, I feel like for the most part, we don't need a lot of research or a lot of upgrades. And we're just sitting probably on Indominus keeping us from 5-star. Yeah, I think we'll get this done. Get our Dreadnoughtus made and then finish off Indominus. Look at him. Needy. Short-lived, not on my watch. You're gonna live forever. 450. God, that's brutal. But if we're gonna be fair, when you look at this, Brachiosaurus 285, Triceratops 108, Ankylosaur 233, Archaeonoth, Archaeornithiomymus, God, always gonna screw that up, 39, Nostoceratops 60, Orlotitan 99, Pachycephalosaurus 47, Sinoceratops 110, Steg 219. So it is, pardon the joke, head and shoulders above everybody else. And then it just instantly gets smoked by the Metracanthosaurus. Kind of bugs me, just because, like I've said before, it's dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are cool. I don't care if it eats plants or people. Long lived, that's fine. Can I get a second going? Did I just complete... Oh, yeah, I just completely skipped over incubating, reducing the cost. Shows you how well off we're doing. You know what? This is one where I will actually make sure these guys get advanced training. Yeah, at this point, it's just researching a couple extra dinos, getting this stuff for aviaries and lagoons, attraction modules. It's useful stuff, but I think the story is good and done. Yeah, 100% Draco Rex right there. Alright, who died? Oh, baryonyx. Oh, wow, old age.
Asset requiring collection.
Ah, that's not good. That means you guys... Yeah, we're gonna have to get a batch going.
Transporting asset.
Last thing I was expecting to see. Ah, they're all aggressive. We'll do that. Even though that was a lot of money to incubate all those. Yep, some of the older Gallimimuses.
En route to collect
The remaining ones. Alright,
transit has commenced.
let's get the baryonyxes placed so that they can fight amongst themselves.
Heading to pick up the asset. Asset collection request received.
They can sort out their packing order. then we can release our
Collecting
big
asset.
boys.
En route to pick up the asset.
And yeah, let's get our Indominus going.
Asset transportation in progress.
Come on, hurry up, picking up all those guys.
Asset being transported.
What's he doing? What's he waiting for?
Confirming asset delivery.
Oh, just as getting a good close-up. Not gonna lie, we made it out pretty well. We have a good chunk of land left. Could realistically just load this up with additional exhibits. Look at him.
Transportation complete.
Stop doing that. I want to look close at him. Here he comes, the big boy. The biggest of boys.
Assets in the air.
Oh yeah, we need water.
Transportation underway.
Duh.
Delivery complete.
Missing tall fiber. Okay.
Asset has been delivered.
Actually, isn't there... Yeah, these make for good... Tall fiber, everything else in case I drop Draco Rexes or whatever in. God, look at that guy. Also, fun fact, this is the kind of dinosaur that was the main character from the old, I think, Disney movie Dinosaurs. Wow, who would have guessed it had aggressive? Not I, said the fly. Yeah, that guy can be a positive influence. Make this go a little faster. I should actually see. Do you get along with everybody? Yeah, you like sauropods. Very cool. In the time it'll take to get that Indominus Rex done, we'll get probably 2 batches of Draco Rex all fleshed out. Oh, easily. We can probably fly out the dozen or so, or close to a dozen Draco Rexes, too. I think these guys will be fine because there's
Asset detected.
ground leaf, I want to say. I have to check that plant again.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
You do not give ground leaf, so we're gonna have to intersperse some
Asset transportation in progress.
around here. Just kind of weave some through the trees.
Commencing asset transit. Asset delivered. Asset in transit. Transportation complete. Asset being transported. Asset has been transported. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Draco Rex to the park. Asset has been collected. Asset transported. Transporting asset. Asset delivery confirmed. Asset transportation underway. Delivery has been completed.
Okay, now who died? Yep, that was expected.
Heading to collect the asset.
What are the other ceratosaurs looking like?
Transit has commenced.
Because they gotta be getting old too. These guys have been around for a while.
Asset delivered.
Oh no, they're actually game. Actually quite young.
Transportation underway.
And then whomst else was it? Whoever else it was is irrelevant. Oh, the baryonyx. Yep, the other old one.
Picking up asset.
Alright, let's get our Indominus Rex in. I can't wait for the inevitable disaster that occurs.
Asset requiring collection. Asset delivery confirmed.
Look at it. Magnificent. I've taken the best traits from a number of species and optimized them. Now they live and breathe as the Indominus Rex. One can only imagine how this animal would have fared all those millions of years ago. Prehistoric genetics combined with modern scientific engineering, as only we can. As only I can. It's perfection.
Heading to collect the asset.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Yep, the
why don't
compies
we
are getting
work
old.
together on this one? We want to get our guest count up. Is that cool? Great. Now that I've done my part by telling you, you can get to doing yours. Partner, huh? Do you know the true meaning of success? I don't, but increasing our park rating is probably a decent first step. People think science created the dinosaurs. Wrong. What created them was money. A whole boatload of it. And now those dinosaurs should be generating cash money for us. That's called ROI. Return on investment. It's time to maximize profits and make bank. Get that balance as high as it'll go. Call it greed if you want. I call it nature.
I have to get .2 rank. How much do you generate, Indo? 1850. How is it that a man-made dinosaur still gets mogged by the mosasaur? You know what, let's try. Let's go 2 Indos. Second time can't be a bad thing, right? I think I'll keep doing research then. Because I guess we need it. What do I need to boost my park rating? I have no clue because we're at 230% appeal. We are unequivocally balling out of control. Oh, there we go. I said the secret word. The word of the day. Yay! Alright, so that was finally beating Jurassic World. Who just died? Um, Compy.
Asset requiring collection.
Yeah, let's get that second Indo in before we finish off today.
Transporting asset.
Wow, it's aggressive. Who would have guessed? And go positive influence guy. Give us that 20% speed boost. Meanwhile, I have compies to just airdrop back into here.
Asset collection request received. Collecting asset. Adding to the list. Transit has commenced.
Actually, do I even have food for these guys, or have they just literally been scavenging? Oh no, I do have a carnivore feeder. I was kind of worried for a second, and also really impressed. Ah, we still need another dig.
Assets in the air. Asset in transit. Asset has been delivered.
Sure, make the expeditions even cheaper.
Delivery complete.
That is almost a complete run of the Parasaurolophus. Which, do you get along? Because I might just toss you in here for the hell of it.
Transportation complete.
If I can find a Draco Rex amongst all this. Who do you get along with? Sauropods,
Asset transportation in progress.
Ankylosaurids, Stegosaurids.
En route to collect the asset.
Alright, and we'll just toss this last Indo in here and See if they fist fight or something.
To pick up the asset.
We are pleased to welcome a Compsognathus to the park.
Asset transportation underway.
Actually, how many of those do we have left? Like 2? Oh, monthly contracts. I forgot about these.
Understand what we are up against. The world wants to exploit us or shut us down. These are the extremes we face. That's why we stay focused on the job at hand. Add this new objective to the list. The genomes we've been able to unlock form the very foundations of paleogenetics. We need as much of this current one as possible. Don't report back until you've been successful.
Yeah, I forgot these are a thing because during these story missions they don't give you any of this stuff.
Confirming asset delivery.
Come on, hurry up. We haven't got all day to load these one at a time. I'll say it every time. Put them in a box truck, drive them over, pop the back, and let them all stumble out. They're compies. They're like knee-high. You don't need to send a whole helicopter to transport one at a time. Look at this. I can't even get a good angle. That is what you are transporting. You hooked a whole helicopter up to carry something like the size of a standard schnauzer.
Being transported. Acknowledging asset collection request.
You could probably carry them individually, and if they try to bite you, they're probably like gators, where all their bite force is down and they have no strength opening. You could just like take 2 fingers, pinch the mouth shut, and be like, no. We don't do that here. No biting. Yeah, we're so cool. We put 2 genetic monsters in the park, and we didn't have any issues or breakouts. And they didn't magically mind control the raptors. It would actually be cool if that was a effect, that they could make the raptors friendly to them. And essentially become the alpha for them. That'd be really cool. But with this done, all we have left is the last Jurassic World mission. Because the I think it's Fallen Kingdom, because Dominion is the newest one, and that's DLC. But that is all for now. Next week we will continue this on Saturday. Thursday, more Alien. Friday, more Remnant 2. This Saturday. And then probably the Saturday after that. Please don't break my wall. The Saturday after that we'll have to figure something out. I have a few ideas. But if you haven't already, make sure to hit the like button. Helps out the channel a lot. Lets me know what you want to see more of. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Helps out the channel a lot also. Oh wow, he actually does camouflage. Lets you know when I go live and all that good stuff. And yeah, I will see you next week. We'll just end with hopefully a good shot of one of these guys. Oh, he's unconscious. Well, that's not a good shot at all. I think he's hiding in the forest. Yep. They're both unconscious. Okay, we don't get a good shot here.
Asset to be collected.
What car got blown up?
The dinosaurs are my primary concern. They are the future engineered from the past.
Missing forest. My guy.
You are helping to make that happen. Remember that.
Actually, you were having a lot of issues. We'll quick fix that before we
I've just sent the details of the
end
latest
this.
objective. Read 'em and weep. Tears of joy that I've chosen you for this one. You can measure our success by our head count. Especially the ones that are still attached to the neck, huh? So let's strive for that.
Oh, it's here's the destroyed vehicle. Very cool. Love to see it.
Assets in the air.
Yeah, so they're really angry, I guess. But yeah, I will see you next week.